Joshua, the second chapter, verse number 1. Should be hard to find. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua. You ought to be there by now. Joshua chapter 2, verse number 1, you'll find these words. And Joshua, the son of Nun, sent out of Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, go view the land, even Jericho. And they went. Came into a harlot's house named Rehab, and lodged there. Watch this, verse 2. And it was told the king of Jericho, saying, look, there came men here tonight of the children of Israel to search out the country. Verse 3 says, and the king of Jericho, watch this, sent unto Rehab, saying, bring forth the men that are come to thee, which are entered into thy house, for they be come to search out all the country. Look what she did in verse 4. And the woman took the 2 men, hid them, said thus, there came men unto me, but I wish not. In other words, I don't know where they are. She was lying. She hid them. Verse 5 says, it came to pass about the time of the shutting of the gate, when it was dark, that the men went out. Whether the men went, I don't know. Pursue after them quickly, for you shall overtake them. She was lying again, it was hiding. But she had brought them up to the roof of the house, look at her, and hid them with the stalks of flax, which she had laid in order upon the roof. And the men pursued after them the way of Jordan unto the fords. And as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gate. Look at verse number 1. Look at verse number 1. I'm going to give you all the subject from verse number 1. And Joshua, the son of Nun, sent out of Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, go view the land, even Jericho. And they went and came into the harlot's house named Rehab. Thank you. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, our preacher is going to preach about if God can use Rehab the harlot, he can use anybody. Y'all ain't shouting with me. I said if God can use Rehab the harlot, he can use anybody. Tell somebody, I know that's right. Yeah, I'm not going to hold you long. In our text today, this morning, my sisters and brothers, we find Joshua sending 2 spies to scout the land. Yeah, these spies, Corinne, y'all came to Jericho, and when they get to Jericho, they go into the house of a prostitute. Y'all quiet already? Yeah. I need to tell the women in the house, let me First of all, I'll tell y'all this morning that if you don't know nothing else about Rehab this morning, when you leave here, you'll know who Rehab is. Yeah. And the first thing I want to tell you women in the house this morning, that Rehab is not nice. Y'all gonna hit me up in here. Now I need to tell you, brother, she was a beautiful looking woman. She had a shape like a 36-24-36. Yeah, she was shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle. Y'all ain't shot with me up in here. Yeah. Matter of fact, y'all need to study Rehab, yeah, because in the Old Testament she is a prostitute, yeah, but over in the New Testament she made it to God's Hall of Fame in Hebrews chapter number 11. Can I get a witness up in here? Yeah, one writer, when I was doing a study on Rehab, one writer said that Rehab had a bird's eye view, yeah, from her window overlooking the wall, and she would be able to see the travelers who would come to Jericho before they even entered through the gate. And all she had to do was just lean out of the window. Y'all don't hear me up in here this morning. So that's all she had to do, because she had a bird's eye view. She could see all the men who were coming to the city, and all she had to do was just stand in the window. And y'all don't hear me up in here this morning. Rehab, Corinne, was a dangerous woman. Yeah, she didn't care about breaking up a marriage. Y'all quiet over here. She didn't mind breaking up a happy home. Y'all don't know nobody like that, yeah. In other words, she was known as a home wrecker. Y'all ain't saying amen, yeah. But because of this woman Rehab, I'm gonna preach on Rehab this morning. Because of this woman Rehab, the spies of Joshua were able to go undetected in the city of Jericho and obtain vital data in order to destroy the walls and conquer the city. Can I get a witness up in here? See, Rehab knew these spies were coming to conquer the land, and she get the two men to promise her that they would spare her life and that they would spare her family in exchange for keeping them and hiding them in the attic. Can I get a witness up in here? And these two men, they had agreed to what she asked for. Can I get a witness up in here? They told Rehab, when we come back, two things must happen. First thing, make sure you have a red cord hanging out of the window. That's going to let us know this is the house to come by when we come to deliver you out of here. Yeah. The second thing, make sure you have your mother and your father and your sister and your brother and their families with them, and we're going to spare your house. Can I get a witness up in here? I need to tell somebody up in Corinne this morning. Y'all ain't shouting now, but y'all going to be shouting later on. If God can use Rehab the harlot, God can use anybody. Yeah. And by the way, for those who may not really know who Rehab is this morning, let me introduce you to Rehab again. Rehab was a harlot. In other words, she was a prostitute. All right. Yeah. She was a lady of the night. Yeah. She was a strumpet. Yeah. She was a hooker. Yeah. She was a hussy. Yeah. She was a Jezebel. Y'all ain't hit me. Women in the house. Rehab. Can I preach up in here this morning? Rehab, can I tell y'all something y'all may not know? Rehab is not dead. Yeah. Tell somebody, tell them she's still alive. She's still alive, because y'all do know prostitution is still going on. You can go right down to Bourbon Street, prostitution. You can go down to Las Vegas, prostitution. You might even can stay right in your own neighbor. Y'all ain't shouting with me up in here this morning. Can I preach on Rehab this morning? Because she was the type of woman who didn't care if she took your rent money. You say amen now. Yeah, she was the type of woman that didn't care if she spent your grocery money. She was the kind of woman that didn't care if you didn't get your nails or your toenails or your fingernails done. She would take his money. She was a hooker, y'all don't hear me up in here. She made a lot of money being a hooker. Now see, it's one thing to look at Rehab past. Can I get a witness up in here? But you have to look at how God used her in spite of her past. Can I preach up in here this morning? I'm trying to preach to somebody to let you know that in spite of your past, God can still use you. Anybody know that in spite of your past, God can use you if you make yourself available for the master's use? Touch somebody and say, neighbor, we all have a past. We all have a past, and in spite of my past, God can still. Y'all with me here this morning? See, because we judge people, watch this, we judge people by their past. We look at their past as though we've been holy all of our life. Somebody over here shouting with me over here, yeah. I need to tell you, don't let nobody make you feel bad about yourself. Don't let nobody make you feel down because you done made some mistakes in life. If the truth be told, all of us have made some mistakes in your life, but thank God for your past, because if you never had a past, baby, you never know what God can do. You never know how God can change your life. Am I preaching up in here this morning? You know, if the truth be told, up in here this morning, all of us have a past. Can I get a witness up in here? It says all of us have a past. Guess what? Nobody up in here have a right to really talk about nobody. Y'all ain't have to be preached up in here. Shake somebody's hand and say, neighbor, you can't talk about me, and I can't talk about you. But if you pray for me, and I pray for you, something is bound to happen. You do know prayer is the only thing that can change people. That's the problem with a whole lot of y'all now. You trying to change other people's life, and you still got a lot of junk in your trunk. Look at somebody this morning and say, neighbor, sweep around your own front door before you try. Preach up in here, John, man, if you got to preach all by yourself, yeah. Because all of us, if the truth be told, all of us have done some things in our life. Am I the only one guilty up in here? I say all of us have done something guilty. That's why when folks come to church, they come out there from the world. They done had a hard life out there on the street life. Don't you look at them crazy when they come to join the church. They only coming to get cleaned up. Even though you've been cleaned up, you still got some trash in your life. Don't look down on them, but pray for them and give them a helping. Because Rehab told me to tell somebody this morning, Tracy, you don't have to let your past control your future.